Hello and welcome to the Calving. It is March 30th, the start of our week 6 of calving. We're doing pretty well as far as calving goes. We're well over half done, and the calves are looking good despite a few spring storms that have come through, which is great. That's awesome. So come along this week and we'll see what we can get up to. Dear Mama, we put out this nice straw for you, and then you have them in the corner right in the mud. Yeah, what the heck? Please don't do that. Oh, look at him now. He's beautiful. Wow. Let's hope it's a heifer. Yeah, we got all the clean places for them to lay down to have it, and this thing's just covered in mud. Dang. Silly mamas. She's happy to watch through the fence. That's nice. Hi, Mama. Yeah, you stay around this side. Glenn's tagging your calf in the back. Oh, you're a good girl. It was a little bit of a chase down to get these two. He was born last night. He's got runny feet. Yeah. Nice little bull calf. Okie dokie, what have we got going on here? Well, this morning Glenn noticed that twin mom was limping a little bit. Now, we know it's not ideal keeping them in the corral, especially when it gets muddy. So she might have a little bit of straw and mud between her between her toes. So we're gonna just bring her in and look at her. We're keeping her in because you can see she doesn't have a lot of milk, so we're just keeping an eye on these calves and giving her a little bit of extra feed. You can see she's barely limping, but she is a little. Alright, you look at her toes. All her toes have got straw and goop in there. Yeah. We're gonna have to do something a little different with her and her compadre so they're not in the deep mud. We've decided to open up this area behind the corral where they feed and water, so they can, what they'll do is they'll just go in there to eat, drink, and come back out here and hang because it's so much nicer. We ended up doing this last year when the corral got to be a big mess. This is the mom of the calf whose tail was stepped on. Nothing wrong with her. It's her second calf we see. Her ear tag has faded really badly, so Glenn's going to put one of the engravables in there because she's a good mom. Good milk. So we're going to keep her around. Let's be able to read her tag. That'd be nice. The little twins are adorable. They went from the barn to that corral where they've lived for the last week or so, and they're just exploring everything. Mom's a little weirded out, but she's okay with it. And the little one along the fence back there is the one whose tail was stepped on, and it's looking pretty good. I got a good look at it this morning. His ears are down a little bit, but he's doing all right. He's not that old, so take him a while before he gets spunky like these other two. Tempers are high this morning. I don't really know what's going on. There's like 2 separate fights going on out there. To the left of the screen there's a cow with a green tag, and she's been picked on quite a bit, so she's standing up for herself by the looks of it. Like, you guys don't hurt those unborn babies, okay? I don't really care what you do, but don't hurt them. What's up, girl? Looking a little suspicious there. Mm-hmm. You gonna calve today? You want to go to the hairdressers first? No? That's okay. Nobody's gonna care. Did y'all put yourself in the naughty corner? Yeah? Were you part of the misbehaving crew earlier? Mm-hmm. Got my eyes on you. So it rained last night. And then it snowed. Everything is like frozen solid. Wow. Everything. Crazy. It's all fun and games until they say moo. Good job, Glenn. Now do you know who her mom is? Somebody's ready for breakfast. Look out. Yeah. When the food wagon's here, there is no way they're going through the open gate. But I'm here just in case, because these guys might. Sorry about that spinning you around so fast. And the wind, probably. Every time we roll the bale out beside the house here, the cows can smell a trap. We have another cow to clean. So she's, when I say that, you guys know what that means, right? It means like they haven't dropped their afterbirth. She's a beautiful gray cow. Maybe Glenn's got her in already. Wouldn't that be something? Hi, H11. Were you the one I saw in heat? She, dropped my glove. She aborted first thing, that cow. Glenn's probably had to use the axe on the bale, so no, he hasn't put her in yet. Everything's frozen this morning. Hi, sweetie. You landed on your face. Sorry about that. Okay, so this calf happens to be the calf of the cow that we're bringing in to clean. And so not only are the moms that are mean and out of control, not moms you want, but his mom is so hands off that like he'll just be out in the middle of the field, and this morning he was like on the wrong side of the fence and she just didn't even care. That's her down there. Gonna get the stuff together to get her in. So yeah, all sorts of stuff that happens on the farm. It's not too bad when we're at home and we can keep an eye on these kinds of things, but like we put them back at the summer pasture and there's grizzlies and wolves, and I've not seen a cougar back there, but like wild animals. So that's why we don't mind too much when our cows are a little on the feisty side. It's because like they need to be protective of their calves. We see signs of the heifers going into heat. They're riding each other. That's a really good sign because it's going to be mid-May, so another month and a half and we'll put the bulls out with them. So that's awesome to see, actually. Oh, snap. Those are siblings, actually. That the two that were at the fence, this is both their mom there. Unfortunately, they were giving each other a little kiss and got snapped by the electric fence, but I guess. My friend Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm, she says that she loves gray cows. So this one here and her little calf are just beautiful. Charolais cross. We used to have Charolais bulls here. They threw massive calves, and back then our cows weren't very big, so Then we had Herefords, and as the years went by, I moved into Angus, black and red Angus, and limousine now mostly, which is kind of cool. Oh, it's not too often that they smell bad, like really bad, but this time, oh my gosh. I don't know how Glenn's managing back there. Whoa, that's so gross. We're gonna keep this pair in, and hopefully this is the last that we have to do with them. We're just gonna keep an eye on them. This week we have quite a few storms. We're actually under a heavy snowfall warning. It's Wednesday, April 2nd, I guess. So yeah, we'll keep these guys in. And then she'll be forced to be around her little guy. Here we are again. And we're going to be putting out some of these rye straw bales tonight around the shelters for both sides, the cows that have calved and the cows that haven't calved. So where do you want to bet something's going to calve? It was right there before, over there in the corner where there was no straw the other time. This lady, she was grand and she actually calved up on the straw last night. But we're supposed to get 5 inches. Oh my gosh, 5 inches. Glenn's trying to fill in the corner spots and outsmurf the cows that want to just lay down in the mud to have their babies. Yeah, they'll just find another muddy spot. You're gonna do it, aren't you, lady? So that was 2 rye straw bales he brought in. You see where it landed. That was it. That's it. That's all she wrote for those 2. Wow. Could use a lot of straw when we have to refresh it, eh? Crazy. Oh. It's moments like these that make you want to get up in the morning, eh? Fresh snow, happy cows. They're not even all wound up, surprisingly. They were more wound up last night when we were putting the bales out, for sure. It has been this week that I have noticed at my 6 a.m. check that it actually feels like spring. You know, the birds are doing the thing at 6 o'clock in the morning, and since the time change, the sun is starting to just show its little face when I'm out, so that I almost don't need to use the flashlight for it. I planted some seeds April 1st in this garden bed here where I did kind of a square foot garden style. We'll see what happens with those. I think there's some radish and some kale and Swiss chard in there and collards maybe. So we'll see what happens this week coming up. I don't know specifically if we'll focus on calving stuff because we're going to get some farm machinery ready we got some stuff to fix up and get ready to go in, work in the field. So, but if something comes up with the calving, we'll be sure to let you know. That's awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye for now.